What's the deal, YouTube? What's the deal, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So, today, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be giving you my top 5, that's right, my top 5 MMA fighters for 2015. This is currently the best fighters in the world as I see them. So, without further ado, let's start off with number 5. My number 5 on the top 5 list is Mr. Conor McGregor. Now, some people might wonder why I don't have him higher up this list, considering how much I like Conor. And the reason why is because I think his ground game is a little suspect. On the feet, he's an amazing fighter. Fluid, smooth, good power, can knock you the fuck out. But he is susceptible to being taken down and held down for a considerable time. We've seen that with Chad Money Mendez. But once he got back on his feet, he was able to dispose of Chad Money Mendez. And that is the reason why I have Conor McGregor as my number 5 on the top 5 list. Number 4. My number 4 guy on this top 5 list is going to go to Rafael dos Anjos. Another guy who has very good power on the feet. The only difference between him and Conor McGregor to me is that he has a solid ground game. He's solid. He's solid all the way around. He can pretty much do it all. Has a decent submission game as well. That's why I have Rafael dos Anjos as my number 4 fighter on my list. Coming in at number 3, this man has defeated Anderson Silva 2 times. He defeated Lyoto Machida. He just got finished beating Vitor Belfort. He's going to be fighting Luke Rockhold very soon. He's in a stacked division, but he's the best of the best in that division. And, of course, I'm talking about one Chris Weidman. I think Chris Weidman is excellent, excellent power on the feet. I mean, he knocked out a legend in Anderson Silva, but if he puts you on your back, you're in trouble. Vicious ground and pound from the top. He's an amazing fighter to me, and I think he's underrated. Because when I ask people, what do you think about Chris Weidman, a lot of people don't want to talk about Chris Weidman. They don't consider him a legend, and I do. So that's why I have Chris Weidman as my number 3 guy on the list. The number 2 guy is Demetrius Johnson. I don't even need to go into detail why I have Demetrius on this list. He's a flawless fighter. The only thing that people will say about him is that his division isn't a murderer's row like some of these other guys, whereas everyone else seems to have some solid competition. He pretty much just runs through everybody that he fights. He's solid everywhere, solid on the feet, solid on the ground. He's just a solid fucking fighter everywhere, and I don't see him being beaten. Now he's getting ready to probably fight the fucking hardest guy in his division coming up on his next fight, but he's beat him already. So, I mean, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson is probably going to have to go up to find some competition. But that's the reason why I have Mighty Mouse as my number 2 fighter on this list. And without much doubt in my mind, the number 1 fighter on my list, the top guy of all mixed martial arts right now, it's none other than Fabricio Verdum. I think Verdum is so dangerous. One, you better not in hell go to the ground with him. He will tap you the fuck out in an instant. And now he's putting it all together because, as you've seen in the Cain Velasquez fight, his striking has become on another level as well. So he's getting more and more dangerous on the feet. You don't want to go to the ground with him. So when you can't beat him standing up, where you going? You're in trouble, as Cain Velasquez found out. Now, I understand the layoff with Cain Velasquez, the ring rust and shit like that, but Verdum is just on another level, son. He's just on another level. And I really think he'd give anybody problems. Even if it was Verdum versus John Jones, I think John Jones would have some problems with him. John Jones would not want to take him down. John Jones would want to keep that fight on the feet. The one question mark will probably be JDS because JDS has knocked him out before, but that was a while back. Verdum has gotten better since then. Verdum is my #1 pound for pound fighter on this list. So go ahead, let the conversation start down in the comment section. Of course, a few honorable mentions. Jose Aldo, who most people have as their #1 pound for pound. I just don't see it. I think when he fights Conor McGregor, he's gonna be exposed. I don't. For some reason, I don't like Jose Aldo. He's just a wild brawler to me. Ronda Rousey, I guess you can make her an honorable mention. I've been waiting all my life just for this